serve. We've got so much amazing food from so many amazing countries represented. So help yourself, grab a seat, and then we're going to start in about half an hour after filling our bellies. And thank you all for coming.
But tonight we are exploring one of the most exciting and innovative concepts I've yet seen proposed for the rebuilding of Christchurch. For now, I'd like to, first of all, extend some very big thank yous to those distinguished guests who have lent their support to this bright endeavor. To begin with, some of our esteemed counselors, Mr. Peter Beck, Ms. Helen Broughton, Ms. Sally Buck, Jimmy Chen and Glenn Livingston, and also to Roger Sutton from Sarah. Thank you very much. Now, I also just wish to thank several others for their valuable ideas and contributions that have assisted in shaping this project, including the 180-degree consulting team from Canterbury University, Christchurch and Canterbury Tourism, Christchurch Central Development Unit, and to all of the migrant associations, agencies, and service providers that have enthusiastically shared their vision for an international business and cultural hub.
Good evening, everyone. It's really a pleasure to have you here. This is a very special evening tonight because what we're doing is a first, an opportunity in New Zealand for a grassroots effort to showcase our Christchurch migrant community to the world. I'm a migrant. I came to Christchurch 27 years ago with my wife and 6 children, seeking a better quality of life that wasn't available for me in America. When we came to Christchurch, it was here. Everything we wanted was here. The quality of life was fantastic.
When we were struck by the earthquake, Canterbury University was also very badly affected, such that we were not able to deliver our courses for a few weeks until, we were able to get the tents together and some lecture theatres. So we've experienced the earthquake firsthand. But what is exciting about the earthquakes and its effect on the community is that at Canterbury University we now have a repository of a lot of research on earthquakes. And with the diverse research interests of the academics, mine including, which is on marketing and entrepreneurship, I research at the interface of entrepreneurship and marketing, and that entrepreneurial marketing interface is where I found a lot of gems and a lot of stories, especially of businesses that have been badly affected by the earthquake and how they have recovered. And lastly, I'd like to say that the world is holding us as a model.
So the Canterbury tourism scenario, one of the reasons why we're so supportive of this project, and just to be clear, Christchurch and Canterbury Tourism is a marketing organisation. Our role is actually to market what's here. But we need some stuff to happen, and part of that is texture and vibrancy. And that's why we as an organisation, I personally am right behind this, this project. I'd like to see it succeed. To give Christchurch that texture and that vibrancy that we're portraying to the rest of the world right now. We're reimagining Christchurch at this particular point in time.
So basically, we spoke with Taz and how we could help him with this international village. And while he has this great concept and great idea of how it can help ethnic businesses of all types in Christchurch, there was no real hard data or research to really back it up that there was interest from residents as well as business owners. So we went out there and we spoke with local businesses which had been displaced, we spoke with residents and all these people, and we got an idea of exactly what they'd like to see in their village and whether they'd actually like to use it. It's a pretty simple question, and us being all here now, we pretty much hope they do, but we just wanted to make sure of it. So if we just move forward.
members, and I think that in agreeing to do something positive for our city, we have the opportunity to move forward. So I'm just going to discuss basically 4 questions. What is the International Hub? Who's going to benefit from it? And how would it benefit you? And then what could you do to be involved or to make this vision become a reality? The background to this project that we've proposed, and thanks to Richard for the wonderful drawings of the depiction of the vision, which we welcome you to have a look, is that in the last year we worked with just round about over 100 business people who have been affected by the earthquakes. We have found that talking to a number of businesses, a lot of businesses are still in very constrained conditions. They are in premises like language schools operating out of houses, or some that are operating out of church. And so these sort of situations mean that the customers that they're trying to serve and the business operations they're under are very limited. Some have not even managed to research, such as restaurants. And then there are some, like small business operators, who don't have any premises at all and do need support. So we thought to ourselves, there is possibly something we could do, even though it would be a challenging goal. And that's how we came up with the idea of looking at the feasibility of an international hub to collate all these services together. So we approached different people and came up with the concept. So
Holdings is proud to actually have repaired nearly 700 homes in Christchurch, so it's actually proud to be associated with the rebuild of Christchurch. But I think one important aspect which was missed in this whole evening, which is obviously dear to our hearts as building companies, is the resources that are needed to actually fulfil these dreams. The blueprint is great, but who's going to build it? And over the years, there's going to be 10, 15,000 workers needed from all over the world to come here and help rebuild Christchurch.